And we're back. And we're back. We just gonna start saying that now.
I don't know how to say that.
Welcome, Friday Night Streams number what?
59. Oh, 59. Shoot. One is 60.
Next one is 60.
That's
going to be next week.
Yeah,
a couple weeks.
We're on the same wavelength.
We gotta plan 60 out though, because we
do
talking about a lot of stuff for 60.
Oh yeah, some special stuff. All right, we've got a solid show tonight. Actually, we've both got some. Would insane be the right word? I don't even know what you have. You got
a lot of the amount, like the quantity of pickups we have.
We have a massive amount of pickups tonight.
Because you have like, what did you say, like around 20?
I'd say so.
And I'm estimating around. I didn't count all of them, but I'm estimating around 25 to 30, just because I've been accumulating.
Nice. Do you want to start? You want to start us off?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, yeah. So pickups. We got a lot of news, a lot of Marvel stuff, some important Marvel stuff. And we'll also be talking about Mandalorian Episode 5 after that, and cover battles as usual. So.
All
right. Take it away.
Okay, so for this week's weekly pickups, right? Like I said, for me, I know you have some pretty insane stuff in terms of pickups. It's not. I don't have like insane stuff. I just have like a large amount of books that are all significant in their own way, or I just like them or whatever. I just have a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean I have a good chunk of books here.
Dang,
plus
okay.
A mystery bag of books from Ollie's.
Oh boy.
Which we will get to last. So I'm just going to go through these as quickly as possible. If there's a book that doesn't really have a lot of significance and I just kind of got it just to get it because it was like $1 or 50 cents or whatever, I'm just going to kind of gloss over it. Like this first one here, Suicide Squad, issue 28, just a cool Peacemaker cover.
Nice.
I actually ended up getting this one for free because when I went to the desk at this particular store, he was like, you could grab a couple more if you want to. I was like,
all right, really?
Do I gotta like, and he was like, yeah, they're free. And I was like, oh, okay then. So I just grabbed a couple extra books that I saw that I was like, I wanted to leave, but since he's giving them to me for free, I just went back to grab them. This was one of those. Suicide Squad 28, cool looking Peacemaker cover.
It's pretty cool.
No real significance. Same thing with this one. This is X Factor issue 100.
Oh yeah.
It's just a cool foil cover. Just a issue 100 of X-Men type series. This one was also one of the free ones I got. Also, by the way, these are all dollar books until I say so.
Okay.
Until I say so. Nice. So this is Cable number 1. No real significance of this book. I was surprised, but it's Cable number 1 from, I don't know, I think this is like early or late 2000s.
You see the little baby in his chest piece there?
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of funny.
It reminds me of like what do you call it? Old man Logan carrying around baby Hulk. Have you ever seen that picture?
No.
He carries around like a baby Hulk with him.
Really?
He ends up killing the Hulk.
Okay.
In the Old Man Logan storyline. And there was like a baby Hulk that he didn't know about. So he starts raising the baby Hulk on his own.
Bruh.
So he carries him around in this little pouch. And it's pretty funny.
You know what that reminds me of is when that cover is when like truckers will tie like stuffed animals to the front of their trucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like...
That's like the scene in Toy Story where remember Lotso? She was tied to the
That's funny.
Next book. The Legacy of Superman, issue number 1. Surprisingly, no significance. It's not a key collector. It's nothing really. But it's got the words Legacy and Superman in it. As we know, James Gunn is making that possible with his movie. So this has the potential, I guess you could call it a spec book, even though it's not really a spec book right now.
I mean, it's just spec
50 cent Superman stuff. This one was fun. This one, like I said, wasn't planning on getting, but I did. Zorro, issue number 1.
Oh, nice.
It, like I said, doesn't have any significance. It's just kind of, Zorro number 1. Interesting
That's pretty
cover.
cool.
Cool
Nice.
little, like, non-significant book to add to the collection. That's kind of just like a nice little piece.
Yeah.
The Avengers 268. This is specifically a Kang spec. This is actually Kang, the Kang Dynasty Part 1 in the comics.
Oh, cool.
The reason why this one was a 50-cent book is because it is very beat up.
I noticed that. I saw that. Yeah.
It is very beat up. But it's a Kang spec. You never know. The story in this book is called The Kang Dynasty. It's also a newsstand.
Nice.
So I had to pick it up. It was 50 cents. So I was like, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Next up here, we got Batman 397.
Oh, I've seen that cover before. Yeah.
Very cool Two-Face cover.
Who did that cover? That's on the left there.
Mandrake.
Okay. Yeah,
Mandrake.
That's sick.
Very, very cool. I wasn't expecting to see this in Dollar Bin. I'm not gonna lie, because all issues from the main series of Batman have kind of risen, along with all the main series issues from Spider-Man, like the first volume of the Spider-Man comics. Even if they're not keys, issues from these series, for whatever reason, have gone up, and that's probably because of like Matt Reeves' The Batman movies, and then Tom Holland's movies that, especially, they're coming out with Spider-Man 4 in a couple 3 years from now. So yeah, but it's a cool Two-Face cover right here. I was pretty excited to see that for $1.
That's it.
Another book I was excited to see for $1. Spawn 51.
Ooh.
It's not a key, but it's in very good shape, and it's part of the main Spawn series, the volume 1. And the cover art is by Capullo and McFarlane.
Nice.
Very excited to see that. I guess you could call it a filler, even though I'm not really collecting the full run. I might as well start collecting the full run, because to be honest, I have 1 through like 28. So I'm pretty good on the first. I could probably collect the full run if I want to. I also have issue 300 and two variants at 300, 2 variants at 301. So I honestly could. But that's like over 300 issues I have to collect.
Yeah.
So
that's almost as much as the Incredible Hulk run.
Yeah, maybe. So who knows? Cool little Dollar Bin find.
Nice.
This is cool. Batman Gallery. Cover art by Joe Quesada.
Ooh. Oh, sick. I like that.
I left this bag open for a reason, because this isn't a comic. It's just a massive art portfolio of Batman artwork throughout the year.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. You see the Marvel Masterpiece books, the same thing, yeah.
And I think this is my favorite page out of the entire thing.
Ooh, that's cool. Like,
because it has one of my favorite Batman covers of all time, drawn by Bob Kane from the Detective Comics issue 31 in 1939. And then, of course, the best homage to this cover, which is Neil Adams' artwork in Batman 227 from 1970.
Nice.
Favorite. This was cool. This was just a cool little one. It has no significance. It's just a huge art portfolio of just like a bunch of notable Batman pieces from over the years, with some great cover art by Quesada on the front.
Yeah. What's up, Ashlyn? How you doing? And Jaeger. Jaeger's in the house as well. What's going on, everyone?
These were cool. No significance. I decided to get them. Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, issue number 1 from Dark Horse. This is the first time Dark Horse started making Dr. Solar books. This is the Jim Shooter variant cover.
Oh, nice.
And the official cover A. So, obviously, for those of you who don't know Dr. Solar, he is a product of the golden age of comics. Just kind of one of those random just random independent superheroes that was made. And over the years, obviously, he's picked up in popularity. And he's actually one of the few Golden Age indie superheroes remaining, along with the Black Terror and the original Daredevil. And then, of course, Dr. Solar right here. So very cool. Nice. I got both of those. Issue number 1, cover A, and the Jim Shooter variant cover.
Cool.
Very cool. Very interesting. Now we get into some. We're getting into some of the.
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Dark Knight? You doing good?
I am doing very swell on this fine evening.
Yes. Quite splendid.
Yes. Probably. Oh, I was going to say we're getting into some of the more kind of keys-ish of my 50-cent/dollar bin pickups. So, Captain America, I personally think this is the best Captain America cover from the 200 range of the Captain America books.
Okay.
It's Captain America, issue 284. Got this for 50 cents. Very nice cover of him perching over a rooftop. And it's got that cool gradient title.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice cover. 50 cents. I've actually been looking for this book. It's not really a key other than the cover.
Okay.
Because a lot of people like it, me included.
May have to do a Captain America cover tonight. Who knows?
Maybe I'll use it.
No, maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe we'll see. Yeah.
Captain America from the same series. Captain America, issue 428. First appearance of AmeriCop.
Whoa.
One of Captain America's more like Terminator like villains.
AmeriCop. That's funny.
Pretty cool looking,
bruh.
Unheard of.
That's a freaking like ASM 316 right there.
Don't tell me that's very, very similar. It is very, very similar. It's pretty cool. It's definitely like a product of the 90s with like these obscure villains like this coming out. But Key Collector says it's got like a high of Key Collector says it's got like a high of $10, which I was like, okay. I mean, that's cool, but it's kind of just like a random cap villain.
That's funny.
All right, I think we're a little over halfway through.
Nice.
Or maybe less than halfway through. I can't tell.
Oh, boy.
Uncanny X-Force, issue number 1 from, I believe, 2000 and I want to say late 2000s again. It was kind of around the same time that Cable issue number 1 came out.
Okay.
I believe
like 06 or 09 or something.
Yeah. I believe this is the first appearance of I don't know, I forgot, to be honest. But I know
can look it up.
I think it might be the first appearance of Deadpool's white and black suit.
Okay.
Which is not listed, but I think that's what this is.
It says Hive 8, premiere issue of the Uncanny X-Force, Wolverine, Archangel, Psylocke, Deadpool, Phantom X, Eva. First appearance of Kid Apocalypse, a.k.a. Evan Sabaner.
Interesting. So, minor key, nothing special. It's just $1 bin find. Pretty happy to have found it.
Nice.
This is cool. Not a lot of people know about this book, but I did some research on this specific character. I've been kind of looking for this book as like on a down low scale, kind of, because like if I was like, I'm not gonna buy it like if I see it on eBay or anything, but I will buy it if I see it for like $1. So I have been thinking about this book at all until I look in dollar bins. And while I was looking through the dollar bins, I didn't realize I needed this book until I got it. This is Exiles, issue number 12. I'll tell you why this book is interesting. First of all, it's the first appearance of an alternate reality Deadpool. So this whole book, all these characters are different reality, like alternate reality versions of well-known Marvel characters.
Oh, cool.
It's for this guy right here. This guy is Peter Parker's clone, not Ben Reilly. It's not Ben Reilly, but it is a clone of Peter Parker from an alternate universe that killed the original Peter Parker and then got taken over by the Carnage symbiote.
Oh, wow.
And he's called the Spider. like the spider,
Wow.
the spider.
Do you see
And
on the sides of his face the two
Yeah.
like
he's got like weird looking cheekbones or something.
well
I don't
well
know.
it's not the cheekbones, it's how spiders have like the two like mouth like it's
Oh
his
yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
That's cool. It's like underneath his mask there.
And if you don't know, it's
The
basically
fangs, I mean.
it's Spider-Man, but he's a serial killer because you know what
That's cool.
the Carnage symbiote. He's like a super violent,
Yeah.
almost Punisher like version of Spider-Man that just kills all. It
Nice.
just kills people.
Is that She-Hulk there, too?
Actually, yeah, it's She-Hulk, and she's known as the Hulk in this universe. So
Oh,
she's
cool.
just like the main Hulk of this universe.
Nice.
I believe he also dies in this issue too.
Oh,
I think
spoiler
he
alert.
appears in this issue and he also dies in this issue. So that's why
Nice.
he's not a very well known. But he's a cool. It's a cool concept. It's a kind of unique version of Spider-Man that not a lot of people know about.
Not even on Key Collector.
Yeah, it's not on Key Collector.
Interesting.
But it's a cool. It's just cool. It's
Nice.
just a cool little unknown key with a cool, very cool Spider-Man alternate version of Spider-Man.
Very cool.
All right, let's move on here.
Yes. Oh, don't hurt yourself.
I coughed.
Well, yeah, no shit, you coughed.
Steel number 1. This is the first solo series of Citizen Steel. No, not Citizen Steel. It's just called Steel. But first solo series, Steel actually first appears in the Adventures of Superman, I think. I forgot which issue.
Oh,
But this is his first solo series. I'm still looking for the first appearance of Steel because Steel is an underrated ally of Superman. But yeah, this is his first solo series. Pretty interesting there.
Let me see what well, his first appearance is Adventures of Superman 500.
Yeah.
And then Superman Man of Steel 22. It's the one with the die cut cover, it's like the silver Superman. I love those things. Those are cool.
Those are cool.
Well, nice. That's a cool book. I've seen that before somewhere. That's a cool. I like.
Yeah, it's a nice little key.
Yeah.
Nice little dollar bin minor key there.
So
along with this,
Comic Boom.
You got Superboy number 1.
Nice.
Very nice.
That's a good one. That's a good one too.
Great shape. I got this, I think, for 50 cents. It's in incredible condition for a 50-cent book that's been sitting in a 50-cent bin for who knows how long.
Oh yeah.
I tried looking for the first appearance of King Shark because they had a huge run of this. I was like, what if they accidentally put the first appearance of King Shark in here? You never know.
Man.
But unfortunately, it wasn't there. So I just picked up number 1.
Was it a thing where it was like they had the whole run except for that issue, or was it like some?
No, it was it was choppy. It was like
it
didn't have a full run, but I think the majority of the books from this run were there.
Nice.
Comic
Boom asks if we're following Steel in the pages of Superman by Williamson.
I'm not.
I'm not either
because I don't read the books. I'm sorry about that, but I don't.
Sorry, Comic Boom.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Okay, you might have to look this up.
Okay.
The Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 116 here. It's a very cool versus Spider-Man cover. I forgot.
Was that 50 cents?
Yeah, 50 cents.
Bro, it says high. Wait, okay. Well, what's the grade on that?
It's not very high grade. It's not very high grade. It's got some tanning. It's got a couple ticks up top.
Not bad. Well, so let's say mid grade.
It's got a sticker. It's got a sticker on the cover.
It says high of 40, mid of 12. First full appearance of the Foreigner, a mercenary, and the ex-husband of Silver Sable. And it's later revealed that Foreigner has impersonated Lieutenant Chris Keating in Spectacular Spider-Man 113 and Amazing Spider-Man 276. And he's going to be playing. Somebody's going to be playing the Foreigner in the Craven movie. So it's a Craven spec book.
Interesting. So
nice,
good spec book right here. Dollar bin Spider-Man spec book. Mid grade, obviously. Too. Cool cover. Very cool cover
for sure.
Saber-toothed Spider-Man on it. Yeah, that's pretty much for that one.
Sweet.
Next up, this is interesting. This is I don't know about this one. This is a spec book right now, but I don't know how it's going to turn out with the spec potential. Stephen King's The Dark Tower comic book adaptation.
Nice.
Issue number 1, The Gunslinger Born. Amazon has bought the rights to this. They are planning on making a TV series and 2 spin-off movies.
What?
So I don't know how good they're gonna be. That's the thing. Because with Stephen King stuff, it can either be a hit or miss. We've known that to be.
Have you seen the movie? I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but have you seen the movie Misery?
I haven't.
It's based on a Stephen King book. It's
Is
so
it good?
It's so
It's
good.
good.
It's really good. It's on HBO Max. So you gotta.
I watch it tonight.
Oh yeah,
I'm planning on watching a movie tonight.
Bro, do it. It's so good. All right.
Anyway,
sorry. Yeah.
Stephen King's The Dark Tower, issue number 1, high grade. And Amazon's got the right to it. So I can trust in Amazon at least because Amazon's they've done all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And actually, Amazon is mentioned in some of our news tonight.
Yes.
So
yes, that's true.
I have a little bit of hope for this. So if it ends up popping off and if it ends up being good for Amazon, this book's probably going to go up. So it's a nice little spec book that I got for $1.
Nice.
Interesting.
Cool. Yes, interesting indeed.
We're almost done. I think I got about six or 7 books left, plus the mystery bag. So I'll go a little quick. New Avengers, issue 49.
Ooh.
Variant sketch cover. I think this is the first appearance of the Dark Avengers. I have the first print of this in color.
Okay.
So I already have like the main book. So finding this in a $1 bin, the second printing sketch variant.
What number is that?
Issue 49.
Okay. Oh yeah, cool. I didn't know that was a key. That's cool.
Yeah, now I got both first and second printing of it. So if the Dark Avengers ever become a thing, which you never know at this point with multiverse stuff, I got the 2 main books here. So that's good.
Nice.
Another surprising $1 bin find. Ultimate Fantastic Four issue number 1.
Pretty cool.
Very nice. And I forgot the significance of it. I just know it's going up in value right now. I actually, what I did while I was in Michigan? I saw this book, and every single store I went to was asking like $10, $20 for this book. And then when I came back from Michigan the first time, I was looking in my $1 bins at my LCS. They just got a ton of new 50-cent stuff. Like they got a collection in, and they just took out all the books they thought would be 50-cent books, and they just filled up all the 50-cent bins again. This was in it. This was one of those books. Glad I didn't spend $10 or $20 on it when I saw it the first time.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you wait right there.
Nice. It says high 10 on Key Collector. It's just the first team appearance of Ultimate and Fantastic Four, so
yeah, pretty nice. This is cool. I need to read this because this is like a one-off. Batman the Chronicles, or the Batman Chronicles, the Gauntlet.
Nice.
One shot, and it's about Robin's path to be, or I can't remember. I think it's either Tim Drake's Robin. I think it's Tim Drake's, or it might be Damian. It can't be Damian's. I think it is Tim Drake's Robin. I don't know, but it's what he has to do to become Robin is basically Bruce releases him into the city and gets a head start, and he has to evade capture by Batman for an entire.
Oh, really?
He has to evade him. It's like a game of tag. Like he can't get caught by him, and he has to evade him.
That actually looks fun. I kind of want
to get the Robin mantle.
That's sick. That's a cool concept. I like that.
Found that for $1. Very happy. I might read it.
I actually might pick that up. Like if I see that.
It's a 48-page paperback one-shot square bound story. Interesting. I haven't heard of it.
Okay.
But it sounds cool.
It does sound cool.
The Punisher, issue number 11. This is the first appearance of Frank Castle's sister.
Okay.
So if we ever end up seeing, which we are seeing, obviously, what's his name? Frank Castle in the Daredevil Born Again series. We know his wife and I think his daughter was killed, or at least that's his origin. And then he becomes the Punisher after that. We don't know about the rest of his family. I don't think we saw any of his other family in the Daredevil series on Netflix. If there was any other family in the Netflix version. But if we end up seeing more of Frank Castle's family member come into the pictures,
interesting.
Why would you spoil it? I was gonna read whatever.
Well, I don't know if it's from the book. I think
Only
it's
Robin to fail their gauntlet. Stephanie Brown. Oh no, Stephanie Brown was the one. I thought he said he failed the gauntlet.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's cool.
I thought that was a spoiler.
Thank you for that.
All right. Anyway, you never know. Spec right here. Frank Castle family members. You never know who Disney could bring in. Especially with this next one, Daredevil issue 5 from the Marvel Knights series. This is the death of Karen Page. Obviously, we're not getting Karen Page or Foggy Nelson. We're not getting a Karen Page or Foggy Nelson in the Disney Plus series. They haven't said they're getting them to return. At this point, people are like, they're probably not going to return just because we would have heard it. If they announced Punisher, why would they be hiding Karen Page and Foggy Nelson if they were going to be in the show? So, but it's the death of her. So I guess Spec, maybe they say she got killed. That would be just a weird way to have her leave, is just to say off camera, she got killed or something, or was in a car accident. That would just be stupid. But you never know. Spec right there. 3 books left, plus the mystery bag, but we'll go through that quickly.
All right. Bruh.
I found it.
Wow.
I found it. The only timeless variant my store had today was the Venom one. And I was happy. Now all I need is Doom and Galactus. I have completed my most wanted timeless variants. I think after getting this, I was like, I've been looking at this for a while, dude. I don't know what it is about the Venom one.
Dude.
It's got that lighting.
The lighting, I really think it's one of his best covers, in my opinion.
I went back to look at all the superhero ones he did when all those were coming out.
Yeah.
I still like the villain ones better than the superhero ones. I like all of the villain ones a lot better than the superhero. I think the best superhero one was the Wolverine one. I don't know if you've seen the Wolverine.
I don't even have the Wolverine one. I need it.
It's expensive. It's expensive for whatever reason. But I think his best one for the heroes was the Wolverine one.
I do think Silver Surfer's up there too.
Yeah.
With his board. That's top 3.
So far, I have liked all the villain ones better. Because, dude, my Green Goblin next to this thing, I need to get the main 4, dude. Galactus, Doom, Venom, and Green Goblin. Those are my 4 most wanted. And I have 2 out of the 4 down. And hopefully when I go up to Michigan, maybe the stores up there could have, because I know Galactus released, I think. I don't think Doom's released yet. I think Doom released. Actually, Doom releases next week. First week of April. April 3rd, I think it is for Doom.
Cool.
And I think Galactus is already released. So I'm going to be looking for those when I go up there. Nice. And those are really... Now, if I can find Kang, I might get Kang. But that's only if I find it. I'm not going to be actively looking for it. But it's really the other 2 that I want to get.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Got the timeless variant. It's checked off. I think my biggest 2 pickups. Hellboy the Crooked Man.
Oh, nice. Number 1
and issue number 3.
Sick.
Out of 3. I know what you might be saying. Where's number 2? When I was looking through the Hellboy section at this particular shop, they had number 1 and they had number 3. And I started looking more, and I was panicking because I was like, why would they not have number 2? Like, why would someone just take number 2 out of a 3-issue limited series and not grab number 1 and number 3? Why would you take 2? That's just annoying for the next person who comes along looking for the Hellboy like miniseries, you know?
Well, to be fair, you're going to be looking for that number 2 in those bins, and you're going to see a 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to pick the 2. And then the next person's going to come along, and they're going to be like, why'd they pick the 2? And that's probably what.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. But I managed to get them. And as we all know at this point, this is the little series of stories that the next Hellboy movie is going to be based off of. As of right now, I think number 1 has like a high of $20 on Key Collector, and this one has a high of like 12 on Key Collector. Okay. And the middle one has a high of like 15 on Key Collector. So pretty cool. Nice little pickups. I paid cover price for both these. $2.99 a piece, so $3 a piece, $6 total.
Not bad.
But dude, look at this cover on number 1, first of all. Very nice Hellboy art.
Oh yeah. I gotta rewatch that first movie. That was so good, man.
I need it. Yeah, those really are so good. Definitely some extremely good movies.
Oh yeah.
And now we're on to the Ollie's mystery bag.
Oh boy. I'm excited. I'm ready.
The first time we did one of these mystery bags, I got that Flash 141. I still got 2 copies of the first appearance of Black Flash. The second time, what did we do? What did I get the second time? I got
I don't know.
I got a few different like Avengers number 1s from different series.
Yeah.
And then I got and some dollar books, and then I think I got one other big book in there. But now I'm not sure what is all in this one, but hopefully it's good. So for those of you who don't know, these mystery bags cost $5.99 for 5 books, and they're all from Ollie's. If you don't know what Ollie's is, it's basically a secondhand. It's not a thrift store. It's just like it's kind of like Kmart. You know what Kmart is?
Okay,
kind of like Kmart, except they do resell like secondhand stuff.
Okay.
Including comics, and they have just random books in these mystery bags. And you have the potential, as I've proved, to pull some really nice books out of these. So let's get started here. We're starting it off.
Okay, here we go.
With Avengers number 1. The third Avengers number 1 out of a different Avengers series that I've gotten out of these bags.
That's strange.
And this one is on Key Collector.
Okay.
You could probably find it if you need to look at the cover. I'm not sure which volume it is.
Avengers 1. Bro. Okay, hold on.
I forgot the significance of it, but it's on there. It has to be.
Here it is. First appearance of the Aleph, and then first appearance of the Abyss. First cameo appearance of the 4th Captain Universe. First cameo appearance of the Smasher.
So a lot of like small minor character first appearances in there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool little minor key Avengers book, you know.
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool.
This is Star Trek Next Generation issue 19.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a huge Star Trek guy when it comes to comics. How I'm not a huge Star Wars guy when it comes to comics.
Right.
But you know, it's cool. It's a cool little, probably a dollar bin book.
Yeah, probably is.
Anyway.
Okay.
That's cool. Teen Titans, issue number 1, DC book.
Interesting.
I don't think this is on Key Collector. I think it's just a odd 90s. I think it's a 90s. Yeah, September 1992.
It is a key. Oh wait, no, it's not.
I was gonna say
The
I didn't
series,
see it.
the series is on there, but not number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one, just
Nice. Okay.
another little dollar bin book. This one was interesting. I saw this one in the bag, and I was very curious. Star Years.
Hey, that's a
Like-
Bill Sinkovich cover.
Yep.
Nice. That's
Issue
sick.
number 1,
Some of them
Sinkovich cover. I don't think this is on Key Collector. It might be. I don't know.
Stars? I don't know.
It might be on Key Collector just for
It's
the
not.
Sinkovich cover. Okay. But Bill Sinkovich cover. Look at
Yeah.
that. Very nice. A little bit of an unknown series because it's a limited series.
That's
by
definitely
Marvel.
a dollar bin series for sure. You can find that.
Dollar bin series. I technically did get it for $1 because I paid $5 for the bag.
Yeah.
And there are 5 books in here. So, little Sinkovich cover. Very
Nice.
cool. And the last book in here is a very nice Andy Kubert cover from X-Men Volume 2, issue number 20. To round things off here with, you got who you got on the front? We got Gambit, we got Wolverine, we got Cyclops,
Classic.
we got Rogue up at the top, and we got the Beast over there, and I forgot her name. Who's she?
Psylocke.
Psylocke, yeah, Psylocke. Nice
Nice.
little cover there from
Cool.
X-Men Volume 2.
Classic.
Pretty good.
Can't go wrong.
Not the best bag we've gotten so far, but it is still, you're getting what you pay for, really.
Yeah,
That's
for
that
sure.
point you're getting what you pay for. So,
Right.
and that is it.
Cool. Good haul. Solid haul. Solid haul for
Let's
sure. Yes.
see what you
let's
got.
address some of the chat in here. Comic Boom is in here. Kenneth Bird, my man, is in here. Comic Boom asks, I'm curious, what do you guys budget for your monthly comics? Does it fluctuate, or do you
fluctuates?
Yeah, me too.
Everywhere.
I like to, when I'm at a shop, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend more than this amount of money.
It
depends if I go over
in the $10 to $20 range for and that's if I find stuff, so if I go, because down here where I'm living, I've been going to the same shop for the past 5 years. So if I go in there and I know I've looked through everything the week before and there's nothing new, I just ask what new books are coming out next week, and then I'll mark them down in my head and make a list later to pick them up the next week, and then I'll just leave at that point. So, but when I do end up finding, like I said, the past few weeks, my shop has been getting in multiple collections, filling in multiple 50-cent bins with all kinds of new stuff. So I've had my fair share of time spent in there the past couple weeks. So
nice. For me, when I go to my LCS, usually, so the only thing I'm buying at my LCS right now are the Alex Ross Timeless variants. And so it depends on how many drop that week that I spend. But other than that, I know for the monthly comic shows, the clandestine comic shows that I go to, it's however much I have in my wallet, basically. that's my budget.
Nice.
So sometimes I'll spend a little too much, but that's
I want to address Jaeger's about getting percentages off real quick. My LCS has all of their back issues at 50% off.
Oh.
So all the time. So everything, all the back issues are 50% off.
Wow.
So if a book is because they'll mark individual books with certain prices. So if there's a book that's $6, I pay $3 for it. If there's a book that's $10, I'll pay $5 for it. If there's a book for just cover price that's just $2, I'll pay $1 for it. So I do have that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we don't have budgets for comics.
Yeah, no budgets. Nope. Long story short.
Okay, let's we got Hoarders Hide up in here. Marvel Cuphead, what's going on? He got his tickets for Mario movie April 6th, Thursday, Hidden Gem and Dark Knight. That's pretty cool. Are you going to see that in theaters?
Because I know people who are hardcore like Nintendo Mario fans and stuff. Unless they say it's good, I'm not gonna go see it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go see it because at that point you got to leave it up to the professionals who like know that stuff, right?
Right.
Because if they say it's not good, then you know it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not gonna go see it. But then again,
Okay.
I have friends who get free tickets to these things, so I might just go see it.
That's true. I'll see it if this guy wants to see it, but otherwise, I'm not. I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on like what Disney Plus or something like that. I don't know. Who's making the Mario movie?
I think it's
like Sony or something.
So I think it's Sony.
Okay.
Sony Animation. Yeah, I think I was about to say I need to talk about John Wick 4, but I know you haven't seen it, and I know I can't talk spoilers. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it just because I would be very into spoilers if I talked about John Wick 4.
I heard from one of my classmates he watched. He said it was really good. He was like, "Oh, it's just so." But
I think
neither
it's the best. I think it's the best out of the 4. I'm just going to say it right now.
Okay.
And my ranking goes 4, 1, 2, 3.
So as expected, you expect. All right.
It's just such a solid, like, it's got the highest rating out of the 4. And I'm not using that to determine my ranking. I legitimately, like, I watched the first one a few weeks before I saw John Wick 4. I legitimately like the 4th one better.
All right. I believe you. All right. On to my weekly pickups now. 42 minutes into the stream.
Get it all done by the 40-minute mark.
Hey, and we're also the people that don't have budgets, so it makes sense that like we have a terrible sense of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 4 timeless variants that I bought from my LCS this week, and I also have a ton of books from the flea market, which was so I'll go over the flea market books first, or I'll get the timeless variants out of the way first, I guess. First off, got this nice Elektra book here on Daredevil number 9. That's pretty cool.
Timeless variant.
You know how he draws his women like he has a specific face kind of like structure. It's kind of like a wider kind of like draw thing. So I appreciated that this was kind of like it looked a little bit. You know what I
liked about how like Alex Ross like draws people in general. He draws it kind of in a classic style. So most of the characters will be wearing their classic outfits. Nothing crazy like an upgraded suit or anything. Right. It'll just be like classically designed characters redrawn in his art style.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I
am very for
that. Next up is the Mandarin on Invincible Iron Man number 4. That's actually I love that pose. Look at that pose there.
He's got the mask.
Yeah, and look at the rings. He's got his
rings. The 10 rings. Yep. 10 rings. There you go. That's cool.
That is cool. This is sick. Doctor Strange number 1. Think of a Doctor Strange villain. Who's like the most famous Doctor Strange villain, you think?
Probably like Dormammu, but I thought you already got Dormammu.
No. Did I show this last week? No, this came out this week, didn't it?
I thought you showed that.
Really? Did I show it last week?
You might have.
I could have sworn Okay, fine.
Because I think you showed one book, and I think it was that.
Okay. This probably just got mixed up with my other books then, because I had to lay.
That's still cool. Look.
Yeah.
Alex Ross Atmosphere looks sick. Dormammu.
I really do like this. Was like a pleasant surprise. I really like this one actually.
You know, we watched and analyzed the first Doctor Strange movie at school in my language arts class.
Why?
Because we had nothing else to do this week. So in that
Bro.
class, we just watched
my
and
gosh.
analyzed the first Doctor Strange movie, which I was so for because it's such a good Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones.
All right, last one here. My most anticipated Alex Ross cover, and that is Venom.
Yep.
There it is. It's a new volume of Venom Lethal Protector, so it's a number 1.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they just made one, but
Dude,
that's sick. I love that. I love it so much.
The Venom time was, I don't know what it is.
Don't you,
You know what I
just
need
love
to do?
it?
And I'm
when
probably
he
gonna do this.
Steals $2
I'm
million.
gonna take a picture of my ASM 300 next to the Venom 1 timeless variant, like in a cool little like over the top picture, and post on my Instagram later, probably because those two books work great together.
Sub Legion. All right, so those are the timeless variants. On to the flea market. All right, I have one book in particular here, and you can notice that it's in a bag and board. So it has to be special if it's bagged and boarded.
Of course.
All of these, I think. Okay. All of these, I think, except for 2. Okay, so these 2 are $2 each. Everything else is $1. So first, I guess I'll go over the $2 first. I have the Ultimate Spider-Man number 37. It's mid grade kind of. There's some.
That's not first Ultimate Venom, is it?
Key Collector says it's the first time that Eddie Brock bonds to the Ultimate Venom symbiote.
Oh, what am I saying? I have the first appearance of Ultimate Venom. It's the one with his head on it and his tongue is like stretching out and it has black borders.
Mm-hmm.
That's either first cameo or first appearance. I don't know which one it is. Yes. There you go. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the other $2 book. So I got this and that. So first Ultimate Venom.
Very cool. I'm starting to, you know what I'm starting to do? I'm starting to collect more of the Ultimate series key issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like of Ultimate, the first volume of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Venom and Deadpool team up. Would you find a funny team up, Dark Knight?
A Venom and Deadpool would be very funny. I think it's happened. No, he bonded with Carnage. Deadpool at some point bonded with Carnage, I think. I don't know about Venom.
No, he's bonded with Venom before. I think. Wait.
The Venomized universe. I forgot. Sometimes you forget that Venom is a whole version of the Marvel universe where he has taken over all of it, and everyone's.
He got the Venom too. I don't know. You got the Venom. Dang. Wow.
Everyone's got the Venom.
It's word on the street now. All right. These are all dollar comics here. This is sick. Judge Dredd number 25.
There you go.
That's pretty sick.
That's sick.
With him, look at those hooligans there.
I need to get Judge Dredd issue number 1, like the first U.S. comic of Judge Dredd. I've been looking for that for a while. I still haven't found it.
It's pretty undervalued, I think, too. Look at those colors.
Sure.
Love those colors. So yeah, $1. This is funny. I saw this and I know I had to get it. This is Judge Dredd number 34. And he's saying, and for smashing biplanes, 40 years. So he's like, it's like, what are you going to do?
It's Kong, bro.
Yeah, freaking King Kong. I love that.
Very cool.
And with him on his bike there.
You know what I like about his bike? It seems like different artists just draw his bike completely differently.
Yeah. This looks a little more like futuristic, kind of.
Yeah. It looks very like, like 50s sci-fi. You know how like 50s sci-fi looked where they drew things at a certain way where it looked like very smooth.
Yeah.
It's sleek. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what that kind of looks like. It looks very neat.
Mike Mignola cover here. This is an actual Mike Mignola cover, not when I
you guessed it was completely wrong.
Yeah, it was not Mike Mignola. I have the number 1 of this series, but I have the number 2 now. This is Dark Horse Comics number 2. Sick RoboCop cover right there. Come on, look at that.
I got that one. I got that one.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know that.
I haven't used it because like I got it as like a dollar bin find. That's when I went to Florida and I was down there looking through books in Florida and I just found it. I was like, oh, dude, Mike Mignola. I don't know what that was. Mike Mignola. Dollar bin, cover find, RoboCop, very rare. Mike Mignola and RoboCop, like you don't see that combo too often. I don't even know if he's done that outside of that cover, but
have you guys seen my Hidden Gem Comics bracelet, by the way?
Oh, that's sick.
My sister made that for me. Also, Dollar Bin Find, another Dark Horse Comics presents, or Dark Horse presents. This is number 68. Freaking sick Predator cover right there.
Predator.
Look at that.
I need to get all the Hellboy covers from Dark Horse Presents because the Hellboy covers are sick. But that, like,
look at him holding
Predator
that skull there, man. That's
extremely
awesome.
Cool.
I want that painting. I want that original.
I think the Dark Horse Presents comics are very underrated.
I agree for covers
because they're like previews of all kinds of stuff. They got amazing covers. It's very, very sick. Numerous shouts.
That'd actually be a good hustle for my little sister. Make bracelets for my
that would be funny.
Okay, so these two I actually got for free. My dad gave these to me, so he's kind of like clearing out some of his collection. And this is actually mine that I had given to him. And I was kind of like, he was like, you can have like, I was looking through the box. He was going to sell them. He's like, you can have any of these. So I picked out these two. And this I actually gave to him, but I was like, I shouldn't have given it to him. I don't know if he's still watching or not, but I was jealous that he still had this.
So you took it back.
So I'm taking it back. This is Chuck Norris Karate Commandos #1.
Chuck Norris.
It was like $1 bin fine or something like that.
I've seen that book around too. I'm actually very tempted to, if I ever find one of those in $1 bin, very tempted to get it.
Freaking Chuck Norris. And this he bought. But I was also pretty jealous that he got this. This is Coneheads #1.
Coneheads.
Yes. I love this movie. So
Coneheads #1.
I feel like this is like a book that would come in like a poly bag or something like that,
Yeah.
It's not in a poly bag, but yeah. So I got those for free from my dad, so thank you.
Very interesting.
Oh shoot, I still have his books. So these, okay, so he like so I was digging through these dollar bins and he picked out a couple. He's like, hey, can you throw these in with yours? Maybe he can give you a deal. And so he gave me a deal. It was like, I don't know what it was, but I got a little cheaper. So I guess I'll show off his books that he picked out.
Okay.
What the heck? Okay, so this is the Venus Wars #2. He
That's
like
interesting.
kind of like the style of that. And he also mentioned
anime style.
Have you seen Akira, that movie?
I haven't.
It's an anime movie he showed me. He also mentioned like how it's the different color in the windshield. I almost said shinwheel, but yeah, windshield there. He noticed that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of cool too. I wouldn't have picked it up, but so that's one of his.
Interesting.
And then he bought this, and he also specifically noted the interior art as well. This is Trencher #1 from Image Comics, and it's.
I literally saw that book in the 50-cent bin earlier today. I'm not kidding.
Really?
I had it in my hand. I was looking through it. I was like, should I get this or should I not?
Oh my god!
I might have to go back and get it now.
Maybe.
Because I did side of it. I looked at that exact page. I was like, that's some. It's like wacky artwork, and it's kind of confusing. It doesn't show you what's going on all that well. It's very confusing. It was very confusing to me, but it looked cool. It looked unique. I was very tempted to pick it up. Now I might have to, because guaranteed no one else is going to be getting that book anytime soon.
There it is. So yeah,
next time I go, I'm grabbing.
So those are my dad's there. I'll set those aside so I can give them to him.
That was literally one of the new books.
That's
the
funny.
New 50 cents they put in the bin today.
Wow.
So it was very interesting.
Okay. This was also from the same bins. This is Judge Dredd #8. This is a wraparound cover. He says, "You're breaking my heart, creep," and it says, Learn to Love Your Law down there. And then on the back, I found this specifically kind of funny, but she's kind of like flirting with him back there, and he's like all swoon and stuff like that. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, I like that cover. All right, these last 4 books here.
Oh man, got some heat. Got some heat there.
Okay. Well, one in particular, this book, you'll see.
Yeah.
So when I was early into collecting, I had a few of the Civil War II books from the actual like battle between them, and I was really into them. And I didn't have all of the books, so I'm actually kind of filling out some of the spaces that I have.
Civil War run fillers.
I think one or either one of these books is a key. So here's Civil War II, number 5. Pretty cool glossy cover there. I like that with the matte. I always like that specifically about these covers. Anyways, this guy, it was at the very end. Like, we were almost on our way out. Like, I almost got bit by a dog on the way over to this booth. We were about to leave, and I saw these comics. Like, I walked right up. I saw these 3 stacks. Looked through all 3. Picked out some good books, like some books that like I wanted to buy. And then I pulled out my phone to look at Key Collector, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're gonna like eBay them, like look them up on eBay and stuff like that."
I hate those people, dude. I hate those people. Just let us do. I need to know if I'm getting a good deal, bro. I'm not gonna pay $20 for a book that's worth $3.
They were okay. Well, they were all dollar books, but I was looking through Key Collector. No, he was a chill guy. He was just messing around. I was like, and I was like, I gotta check him out. Anyways, so I got that number 5, and this is a cool cover. This is number 6. And it's with Miles Morales with the shield.
Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting cool indeed. See, I got those.
What if we end up getting a Civil War II, like with all like a brand new lineup of characters?
Yeah,
that would be really cool if we did get a Civil War II.
This is a key right here.
Okay.
This is the Crew, number 5, and it is the origin of Hosea X, and that's I think that's the person on that. I don't think that's Isaiah Bradley, but in the Crew, the Crew number 1 is the first appearance of Hosea. I'm just gonna Josiah X, the son of Isaiah Bradley, and he later becomes Justice. So this is the origin of him. High of 10. This is like a mid-grade, but still $1.
Interesting.
Cool cover. Cool cover there.
Cool cover. Yeah.
$1. I'm looking for $1 for this thing. This was a steal. This was a steal here. This is the Invincible Iron Man, number 9, the first appearance of Riri Williams.
Man. Check that out.
And it's in like decent shape too. Like it's not like for $1. I don't know about near mint. Hey, it might be like a 9.0.
Hey, a good dollar bin fine is a good dollar bin fine.
This is like $100 book right here that I'm holding.
Very good. Very good dollar bin fine.
$1. Marvel Cuphead asks, Dark Knight, would you ever pay $200,000 to buy a hot toy of Adam Warlock fighting Guardians of the Galaxy?
I saw Hot Toys and Adam Warlock, and I was like, no. Hot Toys is an extremely nice brand of action figures that are like the 1/6 scale, like the big ones. No.
There's no.
Hot Toys, the only good Hot Toys figures that I have, the only ones I would be willing to buy is all the Dark Knight figures, which I have Christian Bale's Dark Knight from Hot Toys, the DX 19. And I got that as a gift. I'm very thankful for that. And the only other Hot Toys figures I would probably buy is like they have they came out with James Bond recently. They came out with some Iron Man figure, like die-cast metal Iron Man figures. Very cool. That, to be honest, that's really it. There's not a whole lot Hot Toys has that has impressed me over the years, but you never know.
Who do you want to see battle in Civil War II? Me and Dark Knight. Oh yeah, I think we all know who'd win that battle. You know?
Okay,
if
we're being real for Civil War II.
Okay, yeah,
because in Spider-Man 4 we're getting Miles Morales, like he's going to be
really?
Peter's roommate. He's going to start off as his roommate.
Right.
Spider-Man 4. I would like to see Miles Morales versus like Moon Knight.
Okay.
Like I feel like that would be interesting. I don't know. You never see those two characters interact.
Yeah.
And I feel like since Moon Knight's just such a violent new character and Miles Morales is probably like just starting out his career by the time Civil War II comes around.
Let me also get Venom and Judge Dredd, please. No, I'm just kidding. But definitely Venom in there.
What if it's like a Venomized Miles Morales?
That'd be insane.
What if Miles Morales had his own symbiote suit? Have we gotten that?
Black on black. I shouldn't have said that.
But have we gotten that in the comics yet? Has he had a symbiote suit? I don't even know.
Miles Morales.
That's actually that. I don't know if that's happened yet, but that would be very interesting to see happen. Yeah, now Artemis is going to clip that. Look at what you did.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that, please. That's okay. All right, never mind.
I do want to see him with the symbiote suit at some point. I feel like that'd be sick.
I guess character. I guess I can do like Miles.
No, Free Energy's here, and he said Venom and Carnage symbiote in Dark Ages. So he might have gotten one. Who knows?
I don't know.
By the way, I've been tagging Free Energy in a lot of Instagram posts to enter giveaways for books.
Oh yeah.
So it's like if you tag two people who don't follow so and so's account, like you can enter the giveaway and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's very funny. Every single time I enter Free Energy's name, so we'll get a message like every single time his name is mentioned. So it's like he probably has 20 for me mentioning him in giveaways. It's funny.
Oh man. So we're an hour through the stream. If we do everything else that we want to do in this stream without rushing, we're going to be on here for another 2 hours. I'm going to be honest.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. Are you fine with that? That's the question. Okay, so you're not fine with it. So what are we going to do about it?
Well, okay. We have
because we still have news.
We have 9 pieces of news to go through. How did pickups take an hour? First of all,
because we both had a lot of pickups. Okay. I told you, I had 30 something, and you had 20 something.
Dark Ages.
That's probably the.
Oh yeah.
Is that the?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Symbiote variant.
This came out recently or something because Dark Ages is a new
Venomized. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. There you go.
I'm opening it up. Hold on.
There you go. That's cool.
Dark Ages 5 cover it. Dang man, you're okay. 5.
He's just there's all kinds of variants with what's his name? Miles Morales symbiote.
Oh, there it is.
There's just all kinds of he keeps naming different books and there's it existed. We get it.
Okay, all right, buddy.
It exists. I just didn't know. I hadn't seen it before.
Corrected.
messed up.
Next
Dude.
one
I
is
just realized I messed up.
what?
I told myself this because I didn't know if Free Comics or Free Energy was gonna be on here or not. I have those Marvel hologram cards from the 1990s.
Yeah.
I found my Doctor Doom one. I was gonna show off my Doctor Doom one on stream.
Is it packed up?
But yeah, we packed it
Dude,
up.
dang.
I'll find a picture of it. You could probably
This is what I'm thinking. Let's save
go through the news now and stop wasting time that we could use later. I'm just throwing ideas.
Maybe
out.
you can shut your mouth for 1 second so I can think. Okay, we can either do news and save Mandalorian for episode 60, so we can talk about 3 episodes for episode 60, or we can talk about Mandalorian and save this news for number 60, and we can do like a big news thing for episode 60.
I say we skip Mandalorian for tonight because we also should let like other people catch up on it too.
Okay, that's fair.
And then just do the other news for tonight, and we'll just go with that.
Okay, so we'll just do news and cover battles.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's get into it.
People.
Yeah.
Got the news. No spoilers here, so everybody's welcome to stay.
Yes. First of all, let me get back to the first slide. Ignore Joe Quesada for a second. All right. Talk a little bit about this John Wick prequel series and spin-off film targeted for late 2023, early 2024. What do you know about this?
Okay, so first of all, the prequel series I know nothing about.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. It's called The Continental.
Okay, well, it's right there.
I am very excited to see this franchise become a wider universe. I'm extremely excited because the first 4 John Wick movies already did enough setting up, and it was an incredible saga of John Wick films. Now we're getting a TV series called The Continental. For those who don't know, is the hotel for all kinds of assassins and killers and whatnot in this world that John Wick is in, and basically business can't be conducted on continental grounds. That's kind of one of the main rules.
Oh.
What is meant by business is that if there's an assassin trying to kill someone and the guy he wants to kill stays at the Continental and the assassin also stays at the Continental, it means they can't kill each other while they're there.
Oh, that's cool.
They both have to check out and leave the premises to be able to kill each other. It's very cool. So it's kind of like a safe haven, and there's like multiple continental hotels in all the major cities around the world. Very excited to see where that goes. The movie that's going to be at this point, I think they said it's 2023 release date or 2024 release date. Is going to be Ballerina, and it's with Ana de Armas. You might know her; she's in a lot of stuff. Basically, there's a family. There's like how crime families exist, like in the mobs in real life. There are like assassin families that exist in the John Wick universe.
Okay.
That are all under one central authority, right? Called the Table. And this one that John Wick is a part of has a lot of focus on ballerinas. Like there's a lot of like all the women. I think all the women there are trained kind of in styles of ballerina. Because in John Wick 3, you see him go into the one of the main buildings of this family the first time. And there's a lot of ballerinas there. And then in John Wick 4, he goes back, but to a different, like a foreign, like version of that family's house. So it's like another precinct of that family's house in another country. So, and like ballerinas are shown throughout whenever John Wick's in these areas. So I'm pretty sure that's where Ana de Armas's ballerina is going to come from. She's part of that family also. and she's definitely younger, so she's probably trained in martial arts and all that stuff, just like John Wick is. And she's even a little more athletic because she's younger, and she's also literally been trained kind of like a ballerina. So
nice. Okay.
it's basically going to be John Wick, but with Ana de Armas, and her motives are going to be completely different, but it's going to be very similar. But I'm still excited to see it because it could be something really cool.
Nice.
It could just further the universe even more.
Oh, for sure. All right, next up, the new Superman animated series is moving to Adult Swim, which is this may be something that I'd watch actually. Do you know anything about this?
Jack Quaid, you know who he is?
Sounds familiar.
Jack Quaid, he's the guy who plays Huey in The Boys.
Okay.
He's kind of taller. He's got curlyish hair. I think he's got like light brown, not light brown, like dirty blondish hair color.
Oh
probably.
yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, okay.
He's playing the voice of Superman in this.
Oh really? Okay.
Which is very interesting. I thought that was very interesting. But it'll be cool because it's probably gonna be a younger Superman again.
Yeah.
The only thing I find weird about this whole thing is that it was moved to Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's odd.
And if you don't know Adult Swim is like Rick and Morty. Like if you know Rick and Morty, it's like a comedy channel, right?
It's like rated R cartoons.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're thinking of doing with this animated show. I don't know if it's targeted towards kids. I don't know if it's going to be more mature.
I mean, if it's on Adult Swim,
yeah,
it's going to be more mature.
But I don't know how they're going to go about that because it can't be like a dark humor comedy series.
That's like airing SpongeBob on Adult Swim. It's like
yeah, like what Yeager said, family-friendly Superman to Adult Swim. Like, how are they going to make that work? I don't know. Who knows?
I hope he curses.
That would be funny.
I want to
Jack
see.
Quaid.
Yeah.
You know what it might be? It might. Have you seen the show Harley Quinn? I haven't watched it yet, but I need to. It's the animated. It's like the dark humor, like animated Harley Quinn series with Batman.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really funny. I've seen a bunch of clips from it. I need to watch it, but it's really funny. If they did something like that, but with Superman, I'd be fine with it. Because like that kind of humor they have in that show and everything is really funny. And it's a good show. I just haven't seen it yet. But if they did something like that with Superman, that would be cool. That would be funny. It's almost like a satirical parody of like Harley Quinn, but it's all canon. It's just like wild adventures with Harley Quinn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd be fine if it was like that, especially since it's on Adult Swim, it would fit. But if they're trying to make it family friendly on Adult Swim, I guess it could work. It's just weird that they would have it on Adult Swim.
Right.
Still excited for it.
Me too. All right. Next up, you sent me a screenshot of the Rotten Tomatoes from Lucky Hank. I took this screenshot above. It differs slightly from yours. Yours was 69 for audience, and
it's just
like
that means it's been going up. I checked before we started the stream. It went up to 71, so it's going up.
Okay.
All I'm saying right now is that it doesn't have bad reviews. That's all I need to be locked into this show. As long it's the same people. By the way, it's the same people who made Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. They came together and they made the show called Lucky Hank. I recorded the first 3 episodes. They're already out. I just had to record them so that when I get back from Michigan, I'll be able to watch them.
Smart.
But, it's got really good reviews. I mean, for audience, it's like on the lower end, but it's not like a Rotten Tomato score, It's like
it's not like
an
actual.
It's pretty decent,
Yeah. Okay.
And then, like, critics say it's a 92, which, critics and audience are always different. But that would average out to, like, an 80-something on average between both critics and audience. So it's not bad from what so far from what we've gotten. Apparently, it's not bad. And I am excited to start watching this show when I'm done. Because right now, I got one more season of a show I'm watching right now. And I got to finish The Mandalorian on top of everything. So I might wait until I'm done with all that. to watch this, but when I do, I guarantee you, I at least have an open mind going into it, expecting not a ton of stuff, but I'm pretty optimistic.
Jaeger's not trusting Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't blame you.
Well, you got to look at audience score. You don't look at critic score. Because critics don't know what they're talking about. But as long as you only look at the audience score, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Or download Letterboxd. Sorry, shameless plug. Letterboxd. Please download that, because that's if you want the optimal. I know this is a show. They don't have shows on Letterboxd, but if you want the optimal like scoring for like the actual audience members who like watch movies and stuff, Letterboxd is the optimal app.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, anyway, I'm excited for Lucky Hank.
Cool.
It looks funny. People said it's like comedic. They said it's slow. I've heard people say it's very slow. It's a slow burner. But guess what? Better Call Saul season 1 was super slow.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind that one bit because it ended up building up to something incredible, right?
I think I may have to give Better Call Saul a second chance, to be honest with you. I have to dive back.
You really do. I still haven't seen season 7. I need to, but you can only. It doesn't come out until July, and you can buy it on Amazon, but it's $25.
Oh yeah, no,
not buying the full season for that. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah,
excited for this.
Me too.
Very optimistic about it.
Oppenheimer.
Now this
by Matt Damon. Matt Damon watched the Christopher Nolan film Oppenheimer, and he said that it was over 3 hours long. But what else did he say? But it was like it goes by fast. That's what he said. 3 hours goes by fast. It's okay. No, it's okay, bro. I didn't like. I wasn't like surprised like when I you know what I think? You were like a completely different person before you watched Breaking Bad, you know?
It changes you, dude. I'm telling you. It's a very influential show. You know what happened after I got done watching the show? I started focusing more on like what I want to do with my life, right?
Really? Okay.
Yes, because you know how Walter I'm not going to say it. But he like did all that, because he liked it, you know, because he was good at it, you know. I focused on that because of it. I also focused on saving money, which I haven't been doing a super great job of, I will admit, because
you should probably start budgeting your comics now.
But I have other money off to the side that I save. I save other money off to the side. But yeah,
let's get back to Oppenheimer.
Anyway, this movie is probably going to end up changing me because it's probably going to literally blow my mind.
Literally?
Cool it is. Literally. And you know why I say literally? Christopher Nolan pitched this movie. This is another piece that goes along with this news. He pitched this movie to show in theaters, but in the 4DX theaters. If you don't know what the 4DX theaters are, that's like, you know how 3D is like you got the glasses, everything looks like it's coming at you. 4D
you have other
is when like
the chairs
is when like the chairs and it spits stuff at you.
Yeah.
He's doing it specifically for the scene where they detonate the nucular bomb in the movie. So it feels like the theater's gonna be rumbling.
That's sick.
That is the optimal movie experience if you want to go see Oppenheimer. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like that down here. I don't even know if there's anything like that up where I'm moving to. But dude,
that's gonna be sick, dude.
I'm definitely seeing it in IMAX. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
I'm so hyped for it.
It is my most anticipated. First of all, my second most anticipated movie of the year, which was John Wick 4, already delivered on that number 2 spot.
Nice.
This better deliver, and I'm already saying it will. I'm already saying I'm gonna love it. Look, one of my favorite movies of all time is a little bit of a stretch, but it might get to that point if I go see it and I like every moment of it. Because the cast is stacked. It's 3 hours long, his longest film yet. Cillian Murphy is the perfect person to play Robert J. Oppenheimer. and he literally detonated a real nuclear bomb.
Yeah,
that,
well, that is
which is crazy.
Oh yeah. All right, moving on. Betty Ross is going to be returning in Captain America 4, and the last time she was in technically, if you count the Incredible Hulk as part of the cinematic, it's been a while.
12 years.
She's going to be showing up.
Nobody knows who she is anymore.
Apparently, she's going to be showing up at a funeral.
Okay.
So
that's
where she was. Hey, that's what I saw, man. She was spotted at a funeral in some leaks or something early. Like, I don't know.
It better not just be that. I don't want her coming back for like a cameo and then her leaving, because that would just be like, okay, like we haven't seen her in 12 years and then they give us a cameo.
Yeah, that's strange. It may be a thing. Remember when that kid from Iron Man 3 showed up at Tony Stark's funeral?
Yeah.
Yeager says that. Hold on. She's a Skrull. I'm calling it.
Well, Secret Invasion's gonna be over at that point.
Really? Secret Invasion's coming up before?
Secret Invasion comes out at the end of this year.
Oh, shoot.
And this movie doesn't come out, I think, until the end of next year.
Oh, shoot.
So, I mean, I don't know if Skrulls are
maybe there's still Skrulls
after Secret Invasion, but I feel like after Secret Invasion, they're going to be shaken up a little bit. Everything's going to be shaken up. And then people will probably not, hysteria is going to be wild after Secret Invasion.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how it was with, like, the witches in, like, Salem, Massachusetts?
Yeah.
It just hysteria. Everybody thought everybody was a witch. That's what it's going to be for Secret Invasion after everybody finds out about the Skrulls. So I feel like if she were to be a Skrull, I feel like they would know, they would know about it.
Right.
Why do you got to do that?
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. I didn't say that. That's weird.
Anyway, they're filming this movie in Atlanta right now.
Oh, cool.
So
don't they film a lot of movies there?
I think they film like 90% of the Marvel movies down here.
It's like that in like Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Next, so this is surprising. So let me talk a little bit about this here.
You go ahead and elaborate.
The lady on the screen here is named Victoria Alonso. She was the head of Marvel VFX for 16 years. When Disney bought Marvel for like, I don't know, it was like $8 million or something like that. I don't know. So I read an article from I don't know, it was like it's a reputable source, okay?
No, I've seen this too from probably a different source. So
I'm going to tell you the story here. She was at a red carpet premiere or something like that. She was there and she saw these two like photographers, and they were women, and she was like, oh yeah, you know, come here, come take a picture with us, because I don't know, it's like she was like, she said something about like, we've made it this far, and you know, this is as far as we're gonna get, or something like that. And she was like, come on, let's take a picture with me. And she took him on the red carpet. And 8 days later, it doesn't say if it's connected to that event or not, but she was fired from Marvel Studios after 12 years.
You know why I think it's not connected to that event?
Do you think because of the complaints that people had about her?
Well, no, because multiple people are getting fired right now.
Yeah,
all kinds of people on Marvel are just getting fired,
and big people like as well, like big like.
It might have had something to do with that red carpet event, but to be honest, it was probably inevitable.
Maybe they needed an excuse to fire her, maybe
something like that.
But she was also like. So the screenshot you sent me was that she was behind the like toxicity of Marvel's VFX studios. It said Victoria Alonso, head of VFX at Marvel, left the company Friday and was behind the toxic VFX work environment. I think that it's like kind of like a 50-50 thing. She might have been like a little, boss like. You gotta be. But like she also could have been the messenger for the deadlines that they had to meet for Marvel Studios,
That whole thing with their Marvel's VFX team is already so bad. I feel like firing her just makes it worse. Because now they're going to try and find someone to replace her, and whoever replaces her is probably going to be just as worse as her, just because they have such a tight schedule with all their VFX projects. Right. So it's almost like you have to be boss-like in order to get things done. Otherwise, nothing is going to get done. And this, you know what? I'm not saying it is anybody's fault, especially her or her replacement. Yeah. It's literally Disney's fault because of the tight schedules, the crunch together release dates, the quantity over quality side of it.
I read it from Variety, by the way. Here's the website here.
It's just getting out of hand.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then 8 days later, she's fired as Marvel's president of physical production, post-production, VFX, and animation. The individuals familiar with the matter told Variety. So yeah, Variety. And it is a big surprise. And basically at the end, they said that given her expansive portfolio of duties, it may take more than one person to fill her shoes. Executives assemble. So this also kind of leads on to our next slide.
Which is why I think it's not hard to believe that the red carpet thing wasn't the reason. They needed an excuse, and I feel like that's what they used as an excuse.
The Marvel chairman for Disney, Ike Perlmutter. I've never even heard of this guy before today. He was fired. And why? Oh, shoot.
Why? Like, what is going on that's so bad right now that they have to fire?
It says,
you know what it is? You know what it is? Kevin Feige was like, we're not getting things done. We need new people right now.
You think he's taking like a James Gunn initiative, and like doing a clean sweep?
We're wiping the slate clean,
bro.
Except it's not with the movies; it's with all the people working on the movies.
That actually may be
replacing everybody.
Fortune.com says on Wednesday, Disney fired Perlmutter via phone. He got a phone call. Saying as part of cost-cutting measures, they're firing him.
That's bad. Cost-cutting.
I mean, they're barely breaking even on Quantumania.
Yeah, maybe spend more time in the script writing room instead of putting out endless content that doesn't make anybody interested in anything anymore.
Spend like 2 more days on your script, and maybe
put more money and effort into the script writing for your films, and then we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh man.
Like, you wouldn't have to take cost-cutting measures if you would make quality content,
That's what
it's just stupid for no reason.
Moving on. We only got a few more here. Clayface is reported to have a big part in the Batman Part 2. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. I'm all for it. Clayface is going to be sick. I think he's going to be. I think they're going to nail the CGI on him. I'm expecting big things. To be honest with you.
First of all, nobody saw this coming.
No.
People were like, "Okay, we're going to get Court of Owls. We're going to get Mr. Freeze. We're going to get all these big baddies in Batman 2." And then they said, "Yeah, Clayface is going to be in it." He's going to be doing something, not the main villain, but he's going to be there. And people were like, Clayface in a grounded Batman universe? And I haven't heard anything negative about it, but there are those people. But all I've heard is people saying like, this is going to be very, very interesting to how they set up an origin for Clayface in this grounded of the Batman universe. Because Clayface is definitely...
He's like a B villain kind of,
Yeah. I feel like he's underrated for sure. But
thanks.
I'm interested. Now, who the main villain is? Because, this is going to be like... Clayface is going to be basically playing the role of Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Harvey Dent turned into Two-Face, and he was kind of there, and he was kind of like and he was kind of a part of Joker's plan.
Yeah.
That's what Clayface is probably going to act as in this film.
That puts it in a good perspective. Because you saw his story arc there,
Yeah.
You saw him like, that could be cool, actually. Imagine if we get an origin of Clayface.
Who the main villain is? People are still saying like Mr. Freeze, Court of Owls. I'm thinking more towards Mr. Freeze at this point, because you know what Mr. Freeze does? He is an experiment. Like he does so much experimental research. He's like an actual scientist, right?
Yeah.
I feel like whatever he does, maybe Clayface is a failed experiment of his.
Oh,
that would be interesting.
That would be
Clayface is just a product of Mr. Freeze's failure before he ends up turning himself into Mr. Freeze. Basically, he turns into his own.
I feel like they could really like set a really good vibe as kind of like more of a horror, like thriller type thing with Clayface and Mr. Freeze. Because I'm already thinking Clayface, especially with this picture here. Imagine just like a low lit room with, and then
Clayface. Clayface could turn into any person. So what if Clayface ends up impersonating Batman and makes him look like a bad guy? Like people like after how Robert Pattinson's Batman at the end of the first one, he was kind of more towards that hope side of the Batman. Like he stopped the vengeance thing and he started focusing on more of like a hopeful symbol.
Yeah.
What if Clayface becomes an imposter Batman and just ruins that idea for the rest of Gotham?
That
would be an interesting way to destroy the Batman.
Yeah.
Like the idea of the Batman. And
especially if he's going to be working with Mr. Freeze, who might be in.
And what if Clayface like he turns into Batman, but he makes it look like he's working with Mr. Freeze too. So it's like while Mr. Freeze is enacting a big plan to destroy like the city or whatever, or freeze over everything, that would probably what he would go for, just freeze over Gotham. Because it's all flooded at this point.
Right.
Clayface makes Batman look bad. Not only by like just completely like doing bad things, but also working.
It could be like like someone spotted Batman, aka Clayface, like working with. That'd be cool.
And then obviously Robert Pattinson's Batman will start to catch on to everything, and then he'll have to go in and like defeat Clayface, and then go after Freeze as the last part of the movie and prevent him.
Yeah. Nice.
It's got potential.
I'm more excited. Potential. I'm very excited. I also think that Clayface is like the perfect villain he's a perfect character to have in this Batman world with this Batman, Yeah. I can totally picture it. Next up, this is the last piece of news we have. You can talk a little bit about this. Joe Quesada, recruited by Amazon. What do you got to say about this?
So Amazon is on kind of a superhero craze right now. Invincible season 2 is coming out. The Boys season, was it 4 coming? I can't remember at this point. Amazon's going full superhero mode with like indie projects and stuff like that. like I said, Amazon bought the rights earlier. I said this earlier. They bought the rights to Stephen King's Dark Tower comic book adaptation. And they're planning on doing movies on that and also doing a spinoff TV show on that universe. And now they got the man himself, Joe Quesada, recruited. I don't know what they're going to have him work on, but whatever it is, Joe Quesada has so much experience in the world of comic books, movies, or not movies, just comic books in general, and just superheroes in general. Phenomenal artist. And he has the potential to make, you know what? Here's a good way to put it. Joe Quesada is the Kevin Feige and James Gunn of Amazon superhero spin-offs.
Is that what they're making him? Really?
That's what I like to think of it as. Because at this point, besides The Boys and Invincible, like, what else are they going to make him do? Like,
why Joe Quesada out of everyone, though?
I don't know. He has a lot. He has so much experience. He's been around for years, since the early 90s, late 80s. He just knows how to do stupid superhero stuff.
All right.
And to be honest, they kind of need someone managing superhero stuff for Amazon at this point, because right now you got, like, obviously The Boys and Invincible are going to be isolated, right? Like, they're not going to have anything to do with what Joe Quesada is doing. But you know, whatever they're thinking of, this might include Stephen King's Dark Tower stuff. They kind of need someone just looking over it all and doing all the announcements and doing all the, like, organizing everything, you know, like a timeline, basic structure of how everything is going to go down, and what projects specifically, because he might end up choosing certain projects to adapt into Amazon shows or movies or whatever. So he might be helping out on that front.
That could be cool.
So, although, like I said, it's kind of reluctant to say that he is like the James Gunn or, you know, of Amazon. But given the time, because they're gonna start doing these superhero projects within the next 2 to 5 years or so. Given the time, and depending on how much he helps out and how good he does, he could end up getting to that level.
Okay. I think he's just gonna help out on, like, maybe a few projects. I don't know if it just doesn't make sense for Joe Quesada I don't know, man. It's kind of random, I feel. I mean, yeah, he's great. He's a great artist, you know, but I don't know why Amazon would pick him out of everyone to be the Kevin Feige of their, you know.
I feel like the same argument could be made for James Gunn leading the DC.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't even know if I'm pro James Gunn. If that's
nobody knows yet if they're pro James Gunn or not. Nobody knows. Everyone's questioning everything.
Oh my gosh. Right. I bet we'll be seeing a lot more about Joe Quesada in the news, though, for sure.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, that's it for news, everyone. So I think all know what's
make sure you ping the Discord.
News. Oh yeah, for sure. It's cover battles time, baby. Here we go.
And guess who's super hot?
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm back.
You know where we at? It's prime time rapping. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got our challenger over here.
Yep. T-Bone 225, run my nap.
225? Is that an area code or something? Put that on the map quick.
Oh, shit.
T-Steak. Let's go ahead and get into our main man, the champion himself. No need for introduction.
First of all, I'm not a rapper.
Let's go ahead and get into this little coin toss here. Good luck.
Hey,
about luck.
You know what I do? Heads.
Okay.
You know how I go.
Yep. Tails.
Hey. I go first.
Yeah, but
Hey, tell him.
Hold on, I want to
When
talk.
it comes to super hot, he goes first.
What is this?
All right, super hot. What do we got? What do we got, super hot?
Doing some. We're doing some good stuff tonight.
Okay.
All
right, we'll see.
Let me think about this.
Oh, you haven't come prepared? You're super hot. You're back on the throne. You gotta. You have a level of expectations that you have to meet. As this.
Let's do. Villain, just a villain cover. Be any villain cover. Even timeless variants.
Really?
Really?
I feel like you're trying to knock out my timeless variants early.
You would be right. You were right on the dot with that one. I'm not gonna lie. But I already have my book, and it's not Venom.
Okay. Let me look for a minute. Entertain chat, and I'll look.
Got it. Chat, how's everyone doing tonight? We are starting off with cover battles tonight. Very promptly, and also we're just kind of going right into it here with cover battles tonight. Sorry, I have to shift this book into a new bag because the one I have is like kind of loose for it right now. Just taking precaution, you know, before I beat Harper at cover battles. You know, always gotta warm up for a win. Anyway, for everyone here right now, also thank you everybody for watching. I am going to be what do you call it? Or not me, but please go check out the Instagram. It's _ Dark Knight Comics on Instagram. I post weekly. It's kind of weekly. I haven't posted in a little while. But it's going to be weekly, just photos of books from my collection. I'm not selling anything currently. I do have an eBay, which hopefully I'll start up soon after I get done with this move. But yeah, just go check it out. Like I said, _ Dark Knight Comics on Insta, all lowercase. It's got a little Frank Miller Batman face emblem. Go check that out. Because of course I have a lot of good comic book content on there. And I think we're at, like, I can check this right now. We're at, I was talking about the Instagram. We're at how many followers? 234 followers so far. So look, we're on the road to 300. Hopefully that'll be become a reality instead of just a fantasy, but who knows at this point.
Is this a practice round, or are we just going straight into it? Because I need to know how serious.
Straight into it.
Okay, so I should be taking this pretty seriously, shouldn't I?
You probably should be taking it pretty seriously. I would advise you to take it pretty seriously.
I'm not using my Venom just yet. I'm saving that bad boy.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the best villain cover that I have here, though. That's the problem. I'm in a bit of a pickle here.
Is Bloop making a cameo for number 60? How are we going to do that? Do you think he will? Do you have time for that?
I don't know. I can ask, though.
I want to say hopefully, but you never know with Bloop's schedule.
You never know.
Never know.
I have my book.
I have mine as well.
Well, you super hot. What do you want to do? You want me to show mine
first? I'm gonna go first.
Okay, go ahead. All right, pal.
Go first.
All right.
Oh man, pulling out the big guns here. Green Goblin, Timeless Variant. Green Goblin, Timeless Variant. I'm going straight for it. Straight for it. Green Goblin, Alex Ross, Timeless Variant. Look at that beautiful cover.
That's funny because I also have a timeless variant here as well.
Nope.
I saw this. What is like? Hold on.
What? Yes, Jaeger, I am not. There is no mercy tonight. Super hot.
All right. So you got Green Goblin. What kind of villain is that? You know, like
Don't even know. Don't even do
come
that. Don't say Green Goblin is a bad villain. We
I
all
have-
know
hey,
too well.
Hey, okay. Order in the court. All right. Here I have one of the most famous villain of all time here.
I don't.
Even outside
Probably-
of superheroes.
probably
Even
more
outside of superheroes. I'm talking.
Probably. What do you got? Like a Darth Vader?
We're getting faith into this. Into this. The devil himself, Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Timeless
Okay.
variant. Check that out.
Okay.
This
We're
just
either
famous
going
villain right
for.
there. He's
We'll see
evil.
which.
He's evil.
We'll see which one the chat prefers. Both Alex Ross timeless variants. We got Mephisto or we got Green Goblin.
The devil himself. William
Now,
Dafoe.
if the chat were smart, like myself, they would be choosing
Oh.
the clear winner. I'm not even downplaying this. Green Goblin is the GOAT.
Sure. We'll see, pal. Oh, dang, Jaeger. Okay. I see how it is. All right. Don't forget that Dark Knight has schizophrenia, by the way.
With a smile.
Look at that menacing glare. Look at that.
Dafoe's even said this.
That is a snarl right there.
Willem Dafoe needs to play the Joker.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was one of the
That
news things that you sent me, but I didn't put it in the
Yeah.
presentation.
He needs to get on that. He needs to start asking around at DC if they're
Right.
another multiverse movie.
Go vote in the poll, everyone. Go vote in the poll right now.
Or what if he plays like an alternate personality of Arthur Fleck's Joker?
That'd be cool. Or everyone's AFK or something like that.
Everyone's AFK.
To be fair, it's been only Jaeger commentating in the chat for the past
That
like
is
30 minutes.
true. It says we have 5 people watching though, so who knows?
Okay, all right.
Everybody go vote in the poll right now.
Go vote in the poll right now. All right, 3 minutes and I'll end it.
Oh, you see the reflection on mine. You could see the Daredevil painting above me.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
There.
probably. That's what I assume.
Okay, 2 votes.
Boy, this is going great. This is going real swell. This is going real swell for me.
2 votes, 2 minutes into the first cover battle.
Oh boy.
Please vote.
That was the most like desperate.
I don't even care
Please.
who you vote for at this point. Just vote. Just like get everybody's votes in so that we can keep this up.
Please vote.
Otherwise, we're gonna run out of time.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm just gonna end it. I don't even, there's no point of waiting for 3 minutes. All right, I'm ending.
Okay. All right. Nice. First one of the night.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All right, what are we freaking doing?
I'm gonna.
We could do anti-hero.
Mm. Let's do Bat Family. Like any member of the Bat Family, Robin, Huntress, Batwoman, Red Robin, Red Hood, the Bat Family.
Okay. I'm
Nightwing.
skeptical, but
You got Nightwing too. Any
Okay.
member of the Bat Family.
okay. All right, let's do it.
Any member of the Bat Family.
Oh my god.
I have my book. I need to get this thing graded, dude. This thing needs to get graded immediately. God, 6 people. Everybody's gonna have to vote when we start up this next one. You gotta get these things going. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of time for cover battles.
I'm taking a clever spin on this here.
Oh,
You're
okay.
gonna still let me use this cover.
Maybe that's up
No,
to me.
you are. Because you're gonna see what I'm talking about here.
Okay. All right. My bad.
Okay, what's your cover? What do you got?
I'm going for Batman 635. First appearance of Jason Todd as Red Hood right here, and you got
Okay.
them dueling on the cover. Very nice. Batman 635.
Nice.
That's what I'm going for. Red Hood is a very good character.
I got a book by Frank Miller here. So, I was looking through my Batman books, just and I'm thinking Bat Family, what about the Bats family? Possessive S family. Here, we all know the story of what happened to Bruce Wayne's parents, very tragic, That story is being told here on the cover of Batman number 404.
Yeah, that is a good spin on this.
Year 1, Part 1.
I thought, you know what I thought you were going to say? I thought you were going to bring out like a Thomas Wayne Batman cover.
No. You got the Bat family right there.
Okay.
There it is. All right.
Batman 635 or Batman Year 1 Part 1.
His is 635, mine's 404. There it is.
You know what I need to get? I need to get like a pack of top loaders for all my books.
Yeah.
I'm going to start putting them in top loaders. The reason why I don't get Mylar is because, first of all, Mylar is super expensive. And second of all, top loaders do just as good of job as protecting the books, but the display, like if you display it with a top loader, it doesn't look as Mylar.
Right. There's all the votes. Thanks for everyone voting in here. Appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it looking like?
It's looking like oh shoot. No, don't look. Don't look.
I still can't see the poll. Okay, there it is. Oh!
I hate that noise. I hate that noise that you make when you see the poll. Yeah. Oh! Well, we have 6 people and 6 votes, so
6 people, 6 votes. We could do a tiebreaker.
All right, let's wait till 2 minutes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh!
It's because I'm Italian.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I haven't told you that?
No.
I swear we've talked about this before.
Is that why you like The Sopranos?
Definitely my third favorite show of all time.
Your favorite or what?
My
What'd you say?
third favorite. My
Oh,
third favorite.
oh, good. That's okay. All right.
Because obviously, you know who the best two are.
Yeah, of course. Blue's Clues and SpongeBob. All right, that's a tie.
Tie. All right. We're gonna go for a tiebreaker category.
Anyone, if anyone has any categories for us to do,
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated.
we would greatly appreciate some categories up in here.
Let's do. Ooh, let's do reprint. Like a reprint. It could be of any book. And no, I'm not going to use my Masterpiece edition of Batman 1 or Superman 1.
Okay. Jaeger says Jim Lee. Better not disrespect Jim Lee, by the way.
We will do Jim Lee after this tiebreaker round.
Okay. All right. Okay. Last time we mentioned Jim Lee, Dark Knight went on a schizophrenic breakout. He had a schizophrenic episode last time.
You keep dissing Jim Lee. Don't even give me that.
And now he has a very bad gaslighting problem. He gaslights me every stream.
I've heard you. You've said it.
Oh, I know you hear me?
Because I've heard you say it. Yes.
You're also hearing voices.
You definitely said it before. I have informants who tell me things about you that you say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and those informants are completely figments of your imagination. These facts that are coming up, these accusations.
You said what? You said Rob Liefeld is the best artist of all time. Whoa! Calm down.
When did I say that? Wait, what category are we doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, reprint. Reprint, facsimile. I guess. Thing is really busting out the boxes for this one. Also, for those of you who don't know, that picture behind Harper is his latest drawing video. Go check it out on his channel. He's got a poster right now. It's a little time lapse.
What were you saying?
I was literally just shouting out your video, so you're welcome for that.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were talking about something like schizophrenic related, as schizophrenic people do.
I don't think schizophrenics talk about being schizophrenics. I think they talk about how they hear random people who aren't there saying they're schizophrenics.
Well, that's schizophrenic stuff.
Okay.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Who are you talking to right now?
Who are you? Who are you again? Are you even real?
All right. I will go ahead and go first. This is my actually kind of expensive recently that I've seen. Amazing Fantasy 15 remastered. Look at that. Remastered artwork. Very nice reprint. I think these things have been selling anywhere from like $30 to $60 on eBay.
Dang.
No idea why. Because it is definitely not the most expensive reprint. Yeah. But Amazing Fantasy 15, Spider-Man reprint, remastered. I also printed. I did a scan of one of the interior pages.
Oh, nice!
And they remastered part of Spider-Man 1 for this release, cool. And they also remastered the cover. So I printed it out. I put it in the back of the bag.
Nice.
It's very cool.
Cool. So as you probably saw me back there, I was looking through those boxes back there, and that is my Incredible Hulk collection. So, really the only reprint that I have from the Incredible Hulk run
number one. Has to be number one.
Has to be the legendary Incredible Hulk number one.
Nice.
This is actually the same book that I use in A Comic in Fantasyland.
By the way, I tried to go back and watch that video, and I can't find it on your channel.
What do you mean?
Is it like unlisted or private or something?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be.
Like I've gone back to look through your YouTube because I had the urge to watch short films, and I was like, oh man, Harper made that one, comic and fantasy. I should go
Bro,
back
it's
and watch
literally
it.
there.
I haven't been able to find it.
It's right here. The comic in Fantasyland. See that? Right before Eric Bane broke in.
I feel like you're lying to me.
What do you
I feel like-
mean? I'm on my page right now. I'm right here.
Okay, I see it.
Bro, okay.
I wasn't able to see it before. I don't know why.
That's weird. All right, well, you know it's there now.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, The Incredible Hulk #1. Classic. There it is. Also, you you're in my chat when I did the live stream as well. You're in the movie. Do you know that? Your comments.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. I referenced. I got my
Clickbait.
cameo time.
You're like clickbait.
Clickbait?
Yeah.
I got my cameo time.
Yeah. Oh man, I think you're still called Pigmaster before then. I think.
Oh yeah, I was. That that is my original classic Xbox nickname.
Really?
It's my original gamer tag. I still like reference it in all of my other like usernames and gamer tags to this day.
Nice.
I still always have 88 at the end of things.
Oh yeah.
I've actually considered going back to that. Pigmaster.
Go vote in the poll, everyone. The poll is live. Go vote right now.
Just because I am still a very big fan of pigs.
Oh, is that you like eating pigs?
I've always said no. I've said I want to get a baby pig and like raise it like a dog or something.
Oh yeah.
Like just as, like raise a dog with a baby pig to see like, because if you like raise it, like the pig might end up acting like the dog. So it's like you'll have a pig, but it'll be like almost a second dog.
Or maybe the dog will act like a pig.
I don't know about that. Not if you raise them both like dogs.
Well, if you have a puppy and a baby. Okay, well.
Now, but if you put a dog in like a pigsty and like just let them grow up with pigs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then it would act like a pig.
What is this conversation we're having right now? It's these like conversations that we have during cover battles.
Everybody vote in the poll.
More people should vote for me. Not gonna lie, I'm not seeing enough votes for Incredible Hulk #1.
2 votes. 2 minutes in. We got 5 people here.
Oh.
There's got to be a compilation of that when they do that throughout The Sopranos on YouTube. There's got to be a compilation.
Oh, yeah? Did they do that in there?
Has to be somewhere. Has to be somewhere.
Have you seen Public Enemy from like the 30s?
No, I haven't.
It's a classic mobster. Watched it in film today. It's awesome.
I will definitely add that to my watch list. My watch list is consisted of like 60 to 80 movies right now.
Really?
I watched.
Or is it increasing?
It's increasing.
Oh, geez.
I've what do you call it? Last weekend, I watched. Actually, after the stream last week, I watched Prisoners by Dennis Villeneuve with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
That movie is nightmare fuel, dude.
Really?
You know what my slogan is for films? Nothing is scarier than real life.
Ooh, yeah.
Nothing is scarier than real life. You cannot convince me otherwise.
I'll give you that one, by the way.
Nice. Terrifying. It's a drama, but it's like scary because it shows people's descent into madness. It's scary.
Prisoners, huh? What is it on? Do you know what platform it's on?
That's on HBO.
Really?
Or it's on Netflix too, I think.
Oh, cool. All right, cool. I may watch that. Cool.
Incredible movie.
I also think that Eternal Sunshine on the Spotless Mind is also on Netflix or something. I heard from my English teacher for some reason.
Okay.
Doesn't say it's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're winning like 2-0. Oh.
Fantasy, like a fantasy comic. I have I have books that fit specifically in this category, and I know that because I'm collecting a run of it.
A fantasy comic, huh?
Fantasy.
I don't know if I can do that.
If you can, that's fine. But I was just recommending it because I feel like I can do
You look
this.
pretty excited to do a fantasy cover.
I am because I got a half of a completed run of this series that I've been waiting to use books for.
Oh shoot! It's not Sandman, is it?
It is.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't gonna go for number one. I was gonna go for a different one.
Oh really? I don't know, man. I can look, I guess, but no promises. Give me a couple minutes. I can
you look up like on CLZ by by genre of like what? Can you do that?
I don't know. I can check. I can see.
That would be cool. Either way, I still need to get CLZ. That's on my to-do list.
Yeah, bro.
For the next month.
Oh, there is genre.
Ooh.
Fantasy. Oh, okay. There's. A lot of subjective fantasy. Oh, hey, there's okay.
Anything that I guess CLC considers fantasy is fine. Because sometimes like
science fiction is kind of fantasy.
Yeah, right? Science fiction, fantasy, all that.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay, shoot, maybe I should look for that. Okay, all right, let's do it.
All right, got it. Doing fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. Doing fantasy.
Mine's a pretty good cover.
Mine's
oh.
I'm just gonna say that mine's a very traditional Sandman cover. Very traditional Sandman cover. All right, that's what I'm doing.
All right, what you got for us, Super Hot?
The Sandman, issue number 75, the final issue of the original Sandman series. Does that not look like the actor who plays? Have you seen the guy who plays Sandman on Netflix?
No.
You need to look up the actor and tell me, like, that looks extremely close. He's got like the jawline, the nose, and everything, even the hair.
Oh yeah, that really does look like him. That's creepy.
It's very interesting how that looks very similar to him.
I actually should have used this book maybe as my reprint book, because this is a reprint of a classic EC comic. Before maybe when this was published in the 50s. Yes, very, very dead today, Jaeger. It might have been regarded more as fantasy. Now it is more widely accepted that this is definitely a real thing here. This is Weird Science Fantasy number 4. EC challenges the U.S. Air Force with this illustrated factual flying saucer report. Documented evidence.
See, I feel like you have the upper hand because people widely prefer like old golden age stuff.
Well, here it is. Weird Science Fantasy number 4.
Okay.
Against the Sandman number 75. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. This is an interesting matchup.
Yes, it is. We don't do a lot of like these covers, fantasy covers,
No.
you know?
It's very interesting.
First time I've used this in a cover battle before, actually. Go vote in the poll, everyone.
We got 5 people watching. Come on, people. We got it. Come on, dude.
Come on,
Come
dude.
on.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
What's it looking like in the poll?
Oh.
2 50-50. Now the question is, are we going to get more than 2 votes this time?
Well, stakes are high. I think now's a good time for me to. Dark Knight is 5'2".
Where did you hear that? Is that from the voices in your head now?
No. Remember we
Where'd you get
met
that
up.
from?
We met up. You know, you were like
I'm
you're
5'11".
like you're like shoulder
I'm
shoulder
5'11".
height, bro.
I'm 5'11". Walter DK has arrived. Look at that. You know who to vote for.
He voted for me.
Oh.
That is funny. I don't have any voices inside my head other than me.
Man, I think you won, to be honest. I'll give you that
All
one.
right.
Because there's
GG.
4 votes for people in the chat right now.
Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Glasses, jacket, shirt man. Or call me winner.
Okay.
And after a win,
What you do?
I eat my dinner.
But I'm not a rapper.
Let's do Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, huh?
Silver Surfer.
You really want to do Silver Surfer?
Do you? That's a real question.
Got a fantasy masterpiece over there, don't you?
No, I don't. What are you saying?
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
You go get your timeless variant.
You
See how
think
this
I'm
goes
gonna
out.
do my timeless variant? You think I'm gonna beat your fantasy masterpiece?
I
Just
know
watch.
you're gonna do
beat
your
it.
timeless variant.
I'm not. You know I have other good Silver Surfer covers other than that. You know that, right?
Do you though? That's up for chat to decide. That is up for chat to decide. Anyway, chat. I don't know how many of you are watching right now. I'm guaranteed probably 2 people in here. Yeah, just stick around for the rest of the stream here. We're gonna be done here probably in like 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna wrap it up soon. You know, stick around. Vote in the cover battles. We're probably gonna do this one and then maybe one more. Maybe one more after that, depending on who is winning. Anyway, if Harper would, there he is.
What are you saying?
You go first.
Oh, you want me to go first, huh?
Yes, you go first.
Really interesting. Dollar been fined here? May I add?
Dollar bid fine for me as well.
Mine's not a reprint.
Mine's a
This is-
really good reprint.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. Let me make it full.
Valuable piece of art.
As a Silver Surfer cover, it doesn't get more iconic than this.
I think it
Classic.
can. I think it can get more iconic than that.
I don't think iconic was the right word. Let me backtrack. for a minute. You got Silver Surfer, #1, front and center, right there, baby.
Nice. Okay.
Amazing with his board. Spectacular. Dollar. And the Mylar, may I add?
Ooh, I got Mylar too.
Oh, okay.
Better
All
hold
right.
up there.
Okay.
Hold
All
up
right.
on that.
What you got, Super Hot?
I do believe that this is one of the most iconic covers out of all of, I'm gonna say of all time, because It's a good cover. It's one of my personal favorite Marvel covers, and I managed to find an exceptionally good condition reprint of this book.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy Masterpieces starring the Silver Surfer, issue number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Thor versus Surfer on the front cover. Yeah.
Before I start this poll,
Beautiful black cover there. Look at that.
Before we start this, before we open the polling
Mylar.
place, just want to say that the
Newsstand.
category is, it's not the best,
It's best-
Silver Surfer and Thor cover.
It's best
the best
Silver Surfer cover. And this is considered one of the best Silver Surfer covers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do your voices tell you that? Is it considered the best in your voices in your head?
That's just a fact.
Oh, we don't even need to get into the facts thing.
It's just a fact.
But, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, pal.
Oh!
Oh! Wow!
I'm trying to be very careful because my fingers
look
are
at
kind
my
of
opponent slipping up over there.
my fingers are kind of greasy. I don't know why. I don't
You
like to
just-
get it all over the Mylar.
Hmm.
I'm trying to like wipe it off.
I just thought of so many jokes I could have made there.
That you didn't make them.
No.
Wow.
This is a professional workplace here. It's a professional environment. No tomfoolery.
No tomfoolery.
No. Vote in the poll. It's been a minute with
Yeah,
zero votes.
vote in the poll, people. We got
Okay,
4
then
people.
we got to vote.
We got 4
Oh, shoot. I should have done that.
That's over half the votes already. What? Okay.
My
props to
opponent here
everybody
has to
who participated.
hide. He has to cowardly hide behind a reprint of the cover. When I have the real, bro, you got
It's
3
not.
votes.
It's not about the book. It's about the cover. Just
That's
saying.
like if I used freaking True Believers, like like if I used a True Believers thing.
All I'm saying
I'm
is
giving
it's
you
1
that
minute
vote.
and
I'll
it's
give
3.
Whatever.
I
Whatever,
have
bro.
the 3 votes. Just
Whatever.
saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right, super hot.
Oh man, I'm feeling good tonight. What is it? 4-1.
Wait, hold your horses there.
3
I
to
think
1.
it's
It's one of the two.
3-1. 3-1. I'll give you 3-1.
It's 3-1.
Yeah.
Let's do a flash cover. Let's do a
Flash,
cover.
really?
Yep. Going with the flash.
I'll use my one go-to Flash book. Well, I got a couple, but I'll see what I.
Oh man. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Here we go.
Where's
Chat.
all the viewers?
I don't know. Kind of dropped. But for the 3 who are here, thank you. Appreciate it.
Better than 0
We're going to wrap up these cover battles.
after I win. Come back.
And no, there is no bargaining deal with you tonight.
Oh, is that? I was talking to my dad like last week, and I told him that you made that thing at the deal at the end of the show, and he's like, he's never gonna give you that chance ever again after you freaking
Yep.
won. With the...
Never.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you're right.
No, I will. I'll be fair at some point when I'm tired of winning so often.
Oh, okay.
But that's not today because I'm
Okay.
just getting back on that streak.
Oh. We'll see
that I
for
lost.
number 60. We're gonna get
We'll see.
6 people on our chat.
Yes,
On our
6
stream here.
people.
We're gonna get 6.
for
No, that's
number
I'm not
60.
promising that. Don't expect 6 people.
Don't expect 6 people.
We'll have
Maybe
2,
6
and then
people.
we'll have the 4 other voices.
We're planning a lot of things for number 60 that we don't even know if it's going to happen yet or not, but we'll see. Anyway,
Do you think your voices in your head count as panel members?
my voices. Anyway, I'm going with go-to flash book. Flash 147, baby. Classic Silver
Okay.
Age. You got second reverse flash. Oh man.
Both
Flash
have reverse flash
147.
books here. Both
Ooh.
reverse flash books. However, it sucks that mine's cooler than yours. Because
I beg to differ.
this is the Flash number 21. It's the button part 2
Yep.
with the Watchman button there. Freaking sick. Disintegrating him right there.
You know what? I'm a dangerous person right now when it comes to buying comics. I have $100 in eBay gift cards to work with, and I am dangerously close
I got
to getting a
25.
Flash.
I got 25.
I am dangerously close to getting Flash 139, which is the first reverse flash.
Hey, I posted my first listing on eBay actually last week. Just saying, you know.
What's your eBay account?
I only have one book on there. It's Hidden Gem Comics 59.
Okay. I'll follow it. Let's see if I can find it. Shoot, I might just start buying stuff from you.
Hey,
And then I'll just use them in cover battles against you later.
bruh. That's freaking pay to win, bro. You can't do
pay
that.
to win cover battles.
Oh my god.
What is there's no votes. How is there no votes?
Bro, this is
We're a minute in. Come on. 4 people here. There we go.
Are you voting? Are you voting for yourself?
I'm not voting for myself. I'm exiting out of it and then
Oh,
going
really?
back into it to reload it constantly so that I can actually see it.
Somehow, are you sure that? Hey, listen. You can be honest. Be honest to me. Have you ever voted for yourself in a cover battle at least once? I won't be mad.
No.
I won't be mad.
No, I haven't.
Really?
You know what? Actually, I think I might have tried like when we were first starting off. I think it was a tiebreaker. It was at the end of a cover battle.
Okay.
And it was a tiebreaker for who would win the whole thing. And I might have voted for myself for that one time.
Oh, okay.
But that's the only time I voted for myself.
Wow.
Swear to God. Speaking of votes, what are the 3 other people doing? Oh, I thought
No.
the
No, the minute rolled over.
the minute number just rolled. I was like, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. We had 2 votes.
Oh man.
Anyway, back to
Man, this is what's the word? There's a word for this, man. It's just like this is
There's a word
hilarious.
for this.
Oh, that's what I like to see. Three
They're
minutes.
They're just making it difficult for us now because they know there's only like 2 or 3 people watching, so they even it out just to make it difficult.
They're gonna freaking win anyways. Like, let's do one.
Anyways.
Let's do one.
You want to end it and do a tiebreaker?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. We shall see.
Oh yeah.
Last book for tonight's very interesting cover battle. Very, very actually quiet cover battle.
Winner takes all. By the way, this round, winner takes all.
No, definitely not.
The voices in his head are telling him to disagree, but he actually means yes.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm telling you that I'm disagreeing with that. Not nobody else. Nobody else but you. Let's do.
See how he's arguing with himself over there? It's a clear sign.
I'm talking to you. You're just the one. You can't say I'm arguing with no one. You're just the one ignoring me.
Okay. Sorry. All right. What do you want to do?
Let's go any book.
Any book?
Any book.
Shoot. Okay.
I'm going with one I don't think I've used yet, actually, for a cover battle. I think I've shown it when I first picked it up, but I don't think I've used it in a legitimate cover battle since then.
Okay.
So this will be very interesting.
I have also shown this on a pickup, but I have not used this in a cover battle.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah, what you got, Super Hot?
Last battle of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
By the way, whoever wins this, it doesn't really matter because I'm the winner anyway. So
Yeah. It's just an exhibition match.
Exhibition, yeah. Superman. Issue number 1. Edition.
Okay. Well, here I got the Venom Timeless variant, so this is going to be a good battle. This is going to be a good battle.
The last one, baby.
You know I had to. That's
Mylar.
that's badass right there. That is a badass Alex Ross.
This is a weird Mylar bag because it's like
It's crinkly.
It's like thin and crinkly.
Yeah.
It's still a Mylar bag.
Sure. You can think that. Keep thinking that, buddy. Keep thinking it's in a Mylar bag. When really, it's just an extra shiny regular bag. Deep down, you know it's true.
It's a Mylar bag.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
No, I know. There's no thinking.
Oh. There's no thinking, just knowing?
Yep.
There is no try, only do?
Yep.
Go vote in the poll, everyone. Go vote in the poll.
I've downed 3 bottles of water.
What? Is your bladder like ready to explode?
Yeah, kind of is. I've actually downed 3.5 bottles of water, and I still got.
I've just downed one.
Waiting. What is the poll saying right now?
What do you think about that?
Let's see it, mate. Let's see. I can't see it. Can't see it. All right, there we go. What's it? Oh! 50-50.
Oh!
But we got 5 people in here, so
Hey,
for the
look
love
at
of
that.
God.
For the
For the
love
of God.
of God.
Go
Vote
vote in the
for
poll.
Venom Timeless variant.
Not advocating for that, but
Yeah,
at least
yes, you
someone
are.
voting.
You don't even care if who they vote for, just as long as they vote.
Yeah. 2 votes the entire time is very dull.
This should be the thumbnail right here. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail.
Dude, the Venom Timeless variant is so good, dude. I keep looking at it. Oh my God. I can't wait for the Doom one, dude. I think the Doom one is my favorite.
Look at his
Maybe,
tongue.
I
Look at
don't
his
know.
tongue though. That tongue
I
is
feel like the
gnarly.
Venom one might. It depends.
Look at the frickin-
Look at that. I think you won. I'll give that to you.
Oh, thanks. How courteous of you. Give me the exhibition match win.
The exhibition match.
Wow. Thanks.
And that is it.
Wow.
That is the final cover battle of the night. Guess who is still super hot for number 60?
Gonna rain.
They said it was gonna rain. After a win, naps.
All right.
I take that.
That's it. Primetime rapping. Soup did it again. Wins, no loss.
But I'm not a rapper.
Anyway, but I'm not
I'm
a
not a rapper.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's gonna be it.
That's it
for tonight, ladies and
Thanks for
gentlemen.
watching, everyone.
I want to say a couple things.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I'll let you say a couple things. First of all, go follow the Insta.
Yep.
Please.
Link in the
We are at
description.
234 followers. It's _ Dark Knight Comics. Link in the description, like Harper said. please go follow. I got some amazing comic book content.
Giveaway at 250.
At 1,000, not
250. 250 giveaway at 250.
That's it. That's all I got.
Also, his YouTube is down there as well.
Yep.
For me, you can check out the time lapse video of that behind me, Tribe Called Quest, on my channel. I also did a very sick edit of 2001: A Space Odyssey, kind of like a fan trailer thing. It's beautiful. I think I did 2001 justice by making that. I don't think I underplayed the movie at all. So go check that out. It's like, I don't know if you'd really understand it if you hadn't watched the movie, but I wouldn't really say that it's really a spoiler filled movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's the kind of thing where at the end the astronaut is like, he's like dying.
Yeah, but I don't understand any of it, so
okay. Well,
I gotta go see it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. We're not gonna have a stream next week, but next week I'll be working on a video because we're both off for spring break. So I'll be putting out some good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
See you guys later.